The Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." Yeah, but how do INFPs do that? Because life doesn't seem to be allowing us to do that. Our personality type is made to be in idea space, to be imagining all these different possibilities, what ifs, new potentials, and playing around with ideas, or to be stuck in some small t trauma incident from the past or big T trauma incident from the past and reviewing over why we are failing with all things. And so someone asked me, an INFP asked me, I always have so many questions coming around and I'm always thinking about the past and the future, but never in the moment. How could I solve this? So I think the first thing is to appreciate your gifts and your skills as an INFP and lean into extroverted intuition and appreciate the ability to imagine an infinite number of different realms and ideas and timelines and possibilities. That is super cool. And that is a skill. And also know when it's serving you and when it's not serving you. So if we are daydreaming of some limerence, like some person from our past from decades ago that's we're still obsessing over in some way, and we're having this daydream, this fantasy about being with them and the life that we would be living, well, likely there's some insight or gem or treasure that our mind is trying to provide us from taking us to that time. So think about like what is the insight, what is the thing that my current real life is not giving me that that fantasy or daydream is giving me, and how can I apply it to now? So in that case that I just gave, like maybe it is that you want a deeper connection with somebody. Okay? So take that insight, bring it back to now, and then look around you, look at the people in your life, and see who could you have a deeper connection with, and how could you actively take steps towards that. And you can log on to your extroverted intuition explorer again and think about all the different ways that you might be able to accomplish that. Okay, so appreciate that. And the same thing with going into the past. Like there's some insight, there's some reason why it keeps coming back, some lesson that we likely have not learned and applied to our current life. So learn it and apply it. And now, the actual exercise that you can do to be more present now is actually something we talked about in the Evolve community call that I just did, which you can go to evolve.geekpsychology.com. There are a bunch of workshops, all my courses, everything like that, monthly engagement and accountability too. So the exercise is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we have all sorts of different sensory channels. We have sight, we have sound, we have feeling, kinesthetic, we have olfactory, like smell, and gustatory taste. So activate those and practice activating those. So with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise, got to come up with a better name for that. If you got a better name, please let me know in the comments. But look around you. What are 5 things that you see? And specifically, what I like to do is look, like zoom in, enhance, and look at the details, look at the little bumps or the little color accents or the reflections. Not just, I see a light, I see a wall, but zoom in on it. I see a little scuff on the wall and it's darker than the surrounding areas. Look at the shades, look at the tint, okay? And also look at the space. Notice the space between the camera and me. Notice the space next to that, between 2 different objects. So it helps you ground yourself in the moment. And then 4 things that you hear. Listen, I hear the air conditioner, I hear the computer fan going. I hear a little bit of movement downstairs. Every once in a while, I hear an airplane going by. So what are 4 things that you hear? 3 things that you feel. So I can notice my clothing on my skin. I can notice my hair touching my forehead. I can notice the temperature of the air coming in my nose. and out my mouth being different. Okay. And two things that you smell. I don't have a very good sense of smell. I can probably pick up some stuff and start sniffing around. Okay. And then one thing that you taste. So I just brushed my teeth, so I can taste a little bit of the uh, remnants of toothpaste. Okay. So practice that throughout your day. It's not just a one time, I did it once and it didn't work, or I did it once and now I am a full engaged adventurer of life and I'm completely extroverted sensing now. It's a practice, it's a skill, it's something that you do every day. So practice it more and you will improve at it. Oh, if you want more videos on extroverted sensing, you can check out this video over here so you can get a deeper dive into what it actually is and how it can help you and maybe some of the things that might trip you up a bit. Good luck, have fun. Peace.
Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment.